first grade. Welcome to the final day of our penguin project. So today we're going to make them into kind of like a fun penguin and add some things that penguins don't usually have, like a hat or some gloves. You will get, or you will be able to use one of these fancy fabric type pieces. Well, this one's like kind of like golden jewels, if you want to give them a necklace or something silly like that. This is like plaid. I have camo, corduroy. I have a blue denim, tie-dye, paisley. So you can pick one of these to use. And what you're going to do is you're going to draw on the back and cut it out. So I'm going to use the back to draw on it, because if you draw on the front, number one, you're not going to be able to see it. And number two, when you cut it out, it's not going to look as nice. So if I were to use the plaid one, I was going to give him a hat. I would put it on here like this so I know how big it's going to be. And I'm going to make it like this. And maybe I'll put make it like a little beanie hat. I want to make it just slightly bigger than his head so that it looks like it's sitting on top of his head. Like that. And then I'm going to cut it out. And then I'm going to glue it on. So what other ideas do you have to make your penguin look fun? Do you want to put mittens on him? Do you want to make a baby penguin? You can do that also. And we can put it on just like that. Look how cute that hat looks now. All right, so I will just use my Elmer's glue. Remember, dots of glue, not lots of glue. A few little dots on the back around the edge. Remember the edge? And then I'm just gonna glue that down. Maybe even a scarf. I think I still have plenty of space from here. So as long as you're not drawing in the middle and use your space wisely, you'll have plenty of room to do that. So if I were to give him a scarf, of course I'm gonna draw it on the back, so I'm gonna turn it over. And I'm going to make it maybe a little bit wavy. Ooh, like it's flying out in the breeze. And like that. And like that. So then I can cut that out. And then the trick to getting in those little wedges, I think some of you are asking me about that when we did the feet, is you cut from the outside in. I know it's not exactly on the wedges that I made, but it doesn't matter because you're not going to see these lines if they are on the back. That's the other magic of doing this, is that you don't see any of the lines that you drew when you do it on the back. I recommend using that. And then when you turn it over, it looks kind of cool like that. It looks like it's, you know, flying the breeze, and it has like little tassels or something on the side. And then I'm going to put some glue on the back again. Dots of glue, not lots of glue. Just a few dots here. Around the edge. Hit the corners, the sides. And I'm going to tap it on. And there's lots of other things I could add to him, but I'm going to leave it to your imagination as to what... Oh, one other thing I wanted to show you. Because I have him with an open mouth, I think I'm going to make a little fish to put in his mouth. Let me see how big it should be. How about like, that's a good size for the fish. And I just cut that on out and put that in his mouth. So it looks like he's bringing a fish to his baby, if you make a baby for him. And you should know how to make a baby if you remember how to make him. You just make one of him, but a whole lot smaller. All right. And again, if I don't cut exactly on the lines, I'll never see it if I don't use that side. So you can still see a lot of my lines here, and it'd still be the shape of a fish. And just a little bit of glue, little dots of glue, and I'll put the fish in his mouth. And I can maybe even draw some details on the fish if I want. So maybe an eye, maybe some fins. Maybe some gills. So there you have it. And he's got a fish that he has in his mouth. And you can add gloves, anything you like. Have a great time decorating your penguin.